Hello, everyone. I'm Symes, and with me, as usual, is Robin.
Hello there.
And welcome to EU4. There's Robin, the ever-expanding Castilian Empire.
Indeedy.
And there's me, formerly England, now Great Britain. Not just any old Britain, no.
A great one.
A great one.
Still with
I'll
most of
have you know. Yes,
yeah.
with one thing and another, not having lost any of the French holdings.
I think you gave me one actually.
Oh no, yes, I gave you Le Bourg. That's right. So
yeah, which is very kind of you.
So you have that done. And I was going to discuss wars. Obviously, that's pretty much what we talk about all the time.
Good God, y'all.
With you.
Yeah. Does this involve France?
No. It's just I remembered that you have Deus Vult, which means you don't actually need to fake claims as a pretext for going to war because you have Deus Vult and they're heathens. So you can just you could go to war with Tafilalt or Figwig right now if you wanted to, because they're next to you and they're heathens.
Oh, you mean
tiny
conquering Figwig would not take long.
No, not really. The tiny purple one. You could potentially just threaten them, but they only have one province, so they might not give it to you. But if you have a small neighbour and they're scared of you, then you can potentially, and you have a claim on one of their provinces, you can potentially just threaten them. So give me that or I'll beat you up.
It is tempting
which
just
sometimes
to steam
works.
right in there.
And you could, of course, also abandon your truce with the now tiny Tlemcen in preparation for deciding that you need to save them by absorbing them into your empire for protection, obviously. Because they need protecting, and you're just the conquering invaders to do it. So why not, eh?
Yeah, I am tempted just to roll into Figlog.
Well, if you don't do it, somebody else probably will. So
yeah. So it's for their own good.
It's for their own good. I was also thinking about how I could get on and do anything at all, because France is still a bit scary.
Yeah.
I'm going to fake claims as well. That's one of the things I was going to do. But what I'm going to do first, actually, is roll this on just a day or two. Because I'm waiting for an event to fire after absorbing Scotland.
Okay.
There it is. It's just I completed the mission to incorporate Scotland into my country. So,
excellent.
I had that mission. And now it's done. Cool. Right. So I need to get a new mission. Our money is going overseas. See, this is a good.
You don't want that?
Well, I don't want that. But the thing about that is the objective for this mission is to be the strongest trade power in the English Channel, and I am the strongest trade power in the English Channel. So all I need to do is take the mission and then wait for it to be successful, and then I'll just get given 40 ducats and 40 diplo power. So yeah, I'll take that one.
Yeah, that sounds like a good one.
Because if I look at the trade thing, and I go and click English Channel, it's like mouse over. Great Britain has 62% of the trade power among countries collecting from trade in the English Channel. So yeah, I just successfully completed that mission by doing nothing at all.
That was an easy one.
I think I have to wait till the end of the month for that to.
I need 5 more prestige for my mission, so invading that place there will probably help.
Taking Figwig might give you. I don't know if it'll give you all 5, but it would certainly be handy for that.
Yeah.
The only other thing is, if I was to try and invade Africa, I have no pretext for doing that.
Yeah.
Which is a problem. Because I don't have any territory which borders any of it, so I can't say I will fake a claim on you.
Yeah.
And Deus Vult, which I don't currently have, only applies to neighbours as well.
Yeah.
So, one thing potentially you could do is sell me a province. Another thing potentially you could do is if we went in as an alliance into a war, and then you captured a lot of provinces, you could assign occupation. Yes, that's the word. You during the war, once the province is occupied, you can assign occupation of the province to a different primary member of your alliance, because by default it goes to the war leader.
Yeah.
But at the end of the war, it's like whoever's occupying it if you choose to have it ceded, it's ceded to whoever's occupying it.
Yeah.
Right. So that's another way, potentially, of doing that. Or you could just say, no, Simons, keep out of Africa, it's all mine. Which is a perfectly valid opinion to have.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
Oh, I'm not doing anything for a little bit because I've got some tidying up to do.
Sure,
in Morocco
for sure. I'm just like talking about things to do for the future because. Ooh.
There is a lot of Africa over there.
There's quite a lot of Africa. Quite a lot of it is desert, which you can't do anything with,
which is a shame because I can't get to that bordering southern bit, the Jollof.
You can. You see that little strip south of Morocco that's grey. Yeah. That's Terra Incognita, but those are actual provinces. You can go down through the middle of the desert down there.
Oh, right.
Once you've gone through the rest of Morocco, but it's Terra Incognita, so you have to discover it first.
I guess by conquering the place next to it.
Maybe that'll work. I don't actually know. The discovery mechanics in this is slightly odd. And it could be that you can't go in there until you get a conquistador.
Yeah. Okay, if I tick things on?
Yes. I need to think about idea groups as well. Before we do that, I know I've been taking a lot of time in jabbering. But I chose this expansion idea group on the grounds that, colonizing the New World, but it's not actually the right choice if you want to colonize. It's a good choice, but it's the second choice that you make, right? Because it says additional colonists, whereas what you actually want to do is go to exploration ideas, and you get your first colonist, and also you get quest for the New World from the exploration ideas, and it's quest for the New World that lets you recruit explorers and conquistadors. So if you're going
it might be worth going for that then.
Yes, and that's a Diplo idea group, which I already have one of, which is not necessarily an insurmountable problem. But and then I kind of look at my Diplo ideas that I already have and go, are these actually any good to me at all? And some of them kind of are, and I've got like 5 of them, so I've spent a bunch of points on them already. But it might be a better idea for me to drop influence, which is the one that I have for Diplo, and replace it with exploration. Maybe keep expansion, but maybe also switch that one out for a different administrative one, like the one that gives me more money, perhaps.
Money is good,
because money is very, very useful. And the other problem with exploration is, of course, you have to be able to go and do things, and there's a colonization range outside of which you can't colonize, and it's a problem for Britain because I need to have territory near where I want to colonize. It's easier for Portugal and for you as well, in fact, because of the islands that you have in the Atlantic.
Yeah.
And Portugal has obviously quite clearly already extended its range across to South America because it's got whatever this is, which I can't see at this zoomed out level. It's got Cape Verde, right, which is like three seasons away from the coast of Brazil.
Yeah.
So it's very easy for them to do that, and they've already started. And I think, as I said before, that's where all their troops are.
Yeah.
So do I want to try and found the 13 colonies? And maybe find out that it's not going to work.
Well, you could end up with a super Great Britain.
I could, if I can actually get there at all, is the thing, because I can see the coast of Greenland over here, right?
Yeah. I can't. You can see more than me. I can just see up about Norway there.
Discovery stuff's a bit weird. This isn't through my ships finding it. It's just news of it has reached me, and it hasn't reached you yet, I suppose.
I can, however, see the Amazonia's Gulf.
Yes, the Amazonia's Gulf I can just see as well. And the coast there, it says Terra Incognita.
And I can see, Portugal's actually landed
Portugal is in Brazil. There's actually a little sign that says Portuguese Brazil on an area that's otherwise unviewable.
Yeah.
So they've got quite a few provinces there already.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 on the coast. But if Greenland's already occupied, being able to see Greenland's not going to help me either. Because Norway might already be there. So yeah. But I suppose I won't know unless I explore.
Won't know unless you do something.
It's tricky after this. But this influence ideas things I think is a mistake. So what I think I'm going to do, the expansion ideas one is easy to drop because I haven't actually spent anything on it yet, so it's going to cost me nothing to drop it. I haven't wasted anything at all. I'm going to drop that, but I may also drop influence and get exploration instead. Yes, I'll get 200 of Diplo power back.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah, but I've spent 2,000 on it, which is why I'm getting 2 back. So, yeah. To get 10% back. Whatever. I've done it now. Also thrown away the ideas that were there, so I've set back my national ideas a bit. But, exploration ideas, right?
Yep.
Unlocked. I can nearly get my first colonist. I have to get Quest for the New World, which is the second idea before I can get Explorers going. But now I'm going to get Economic Ideas as my admin group, which is more cash. Right, so I've stopped faffing about, and I'll probably change my mind again later. But let's go. Let's move on. I also am going to fake a claim in France because I can. Picardy. I've completed my money is going overseas mission.
Yeah, that was quick.
That was easy. We'll fabricate a claim in Provence. Which one do I want? Anjou, probably. Yeah, let's just go with that. Fabricated claim against Provence. Provence is now hopefully scared of me. I can make a state of Shetland, the Faroes. Yeah, alright. And then there'll be some more coring. Oh, yeah.
Here we go. War. Good God, y'all.
Really? What?
Yep. I'm going in.
Oh, you've done it. And yes, then they're an infidel, so you can just do it. Free wars for you.
Yep. Nothing like a bit of free warring.
I'm
in.
And
they're done.
And you've beaten them up, so you just need to sit there until they've got a level 1 capital fort, so you need to siege it down. But other than that, you're done.
Yeah.
I can embrace colonial ventures as an idea, which I may do. I'm waiting for the flute as a thing, but yeah, I'm going to take the idea first.
I'm still thinking of it as a musical instrument.
Right, so I've got my first colonist now, so if I could see anywhere that I could colonise, then I could land a colonist on it, but I can't, so there we are. Never mind, I've got a mission to do.
My prestige has gone up by 1.
Hurrah! Construct a Grand Fleet? No. Conquer Nantes? That's not going to happen anytime soon. I'll leave that for now. Yeah. So, yeah. I can build some more improvements, see if there's anywhere good to do that. Not really for Temple or Workshop.
I'm going to get some rebels soon if I'm not careful.
Yeah, well, I mean, your armies are at full strength, so they can easily beat up any rebels that happen to show up, so you're probably fine. No.
It might be quite a lot of them.
It's fine. Maybe maybe it's fine. I don't know. You probably shouldn't listen to me. Given what's happened in the past, probably it's just like, I don't care whether you think it's fine or not, Symes. Your advice is worth nothing. Economic ideas, plus 10% national tax modifier. Yes, thank you. And I've got my, I'm starting to build my national ideas back up.
There's going to be a revolt any minute.
Yeah, so I should be coining it now. 26.74 a month. Cool. Yes. Oh, and my papal sanctioned taxation has expired as well, so I'm going to get some more.
Ooh, rebel uprising.
Ooh, new draperies. How lovely. Where is your rebel uprising? Or is it just reached
it's just warning me it's hit 80%.
Ah, right, yeah. Do you know where it's going to appear? Because and how many it's going to be?
Abda, Mex, Talda, Dukkha, Halle.
Anna.
Yeah, about 15 in each of 5 provinces.
I don't think it's going to be 15 in each of 5. It's going to be 15 in total.
Oh, right, in that case.
I don't think... No, it's not going to be that much.
I hope so, then. In that case, I'll just kill them.
Yeah, I mean...
Should have finished fighting the other war by then.
Yes, and they will be under armed compared to you as well. So your 15k stack should defeat their 15k stack reasonably handily. If, of course, there are 5 provinces with 15 in, then then by all means I will come and help because I said it would be fine.
Right, I've reached 100%, surprisingly, on...
All right, well, now you can demand all
yeah.
their money and their stuff.
Yeah, gimme.
And, yeah.
So, demand tribute, gimme. And cash.
All their cash and seed province. That's what you want.
Diglig becomes part of Castile. Excellent.
Yep. So you've now got permanent, as long as you're in North Africa, you have like permanent cause for war against anybody who's nearby.
Yeah.
Which is what Deus Vult gives you. And potentially, if I were to embrace that and change my religion to Protestant, then I would have Deus Vult on any Catholics that were nearby as well.
Excellent. There we go.
But I don't think I want to do that. Hurrah! Castilian Maghreb grows ever larger. I'm still waiting because although I've got that idea group now, the Explorers thing is the second idea in it, so I have to wait. It's moderately irritating. Still, let's keep an eye on France and see. Oh, France is at war. Who's France at war with? They're attacking Florence in the Mantuan conquest of Modena. Florence is losing, oddly enough, because Mantua is who's involved? Oh, Florence is allied with Austria. That's interesting. Oh, I've lost an advisor. Oh, this advisor gives me colonial range plus 20%. That's very timely.
Oh, excellent. A quest for the New World.
Oh, you just got that as a thing, or is it available to?
I can get a Conquistador or a Explorer.
How did that pop up then? I
A
think
quest for the New World thing popped up.
just an event came up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's because you're Castile, and,
Yeah.
and therefore that's a thing that you can do. So you now have, you now have the ability to hire conquistadors and explorers just through being Castile.
Which ones is better for me then?
How do you mean?
Oh, Explorers allow me to find stuff, I guess.
Explorers allow you to find stuff on the sea. Conquistadors allow you to find stuff on land. So
right.
you put explorers on boats to explore the ocean, and then you put conquistadors with armies to explore the land.
So will I need to, if I can see the Portugal bit and I've got access, I could just dump my conquistador on Portugal.
As long as you have military access through Portugal, you can absolutely do that. Yes, and start exploring Brazil. You may not be able to colonize over there though, because you might not have the range. But you can definitely start exploring over there if you want. And it's there is, I mean, for you when you're going from the Canaries. That's like the closest you've got. So Brazil is probably still the closest thing you can reach from there.
Yeah.
Possibly the Caribbean. I'm not sure. Whereas Portugal has it really easy because they've got the Azores as well, which is much closer.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I just need to core this province.
But yeah, you can start. And of course, you can also send your conquistadors south of Morocco into Terra Incognita and see what's down there.
Yeah.
Which you might want to do.
I'm just trying to work out where they are. I guess I need to unpause to get them, though.
No, you hire them like generals and admirals.
Oh, right, okay.
So you basically assign a conquistador to an army. You've got 11k. You've got 11k rebels popping up in Sus, in Agadir rather.
I've been waiting for them.
They've got a general, but you outnumber them, and they're rebels, so they'll be crap.
And I've got general.
Yes, so you have one general each. Your leader is slightly better. Got better maneuver.
Yeah. What have they got?
They've got like 3 fire, 0 shock, 2 maneuver. You have 2 fire, 1 shock, 3 maneuver. So you're slightly better. But you do outnumber them, and they'll be rebels, so they'll be very badly armed.
Yep.
Time to put down the rebellion.
Indeed.
And so no rebels will rise in Agadir for a long time after that, because there's a huge modifier after an uprising, which is good.
Oh, I think I'm kicking their asses.
You are beating them fairly handily. Not as handily as you might have liked, but they are gone. So that's a job.
That'll do.
That's a job done.
Right.
Yeah. Still no more missions for me that I want. So I suppose I'm just waiting for stuff, like waiting for the ideas to become available. Quest for the New World, 1533 apparently. Put a positive spin on things, lose 5 prestige. Lose my claim on Picardy. No. But
You
no.
like Picardy?
I've only just faked a claim on there. I'm not going to lose it. And I'm not going to lose 100 Diplo power either. Screw that. In which case, France's opinion of Great Britain will have to change by -50.
Yep.
And I'm just going to have to deal with it.
Never mind, eh?
Oh, Anne Boleyn. So do I save Anne Boleyn, or do I remember her fondly? Get her as an advisor. She becomes a skill 2 statesman. We'll gain 10 prestige. Let's save her and just see what she winds up being. Where's a statesman? Is that Diplo? Yeah. No, I don't even want that. She's cheaper, but she's not giving me the stuff I want. So my colonial range now is 1.45. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. So what's happening down here then?
I'm just assigning my conquistador at the bottom there.
Alright, have you... So you put him on that army instead?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. He's quite good, actually, as a leader.
2-2-5.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
5 maneuver is good. Because that means you'll dodge attrition more. That's one of the things maneuver helps you with.
Yeah.
Which...
So I don't know what I need to do with him now to actually explore anyway.
Yeah, you take the army and you march it into Terra Incognita, that's it.
Alright.
So, march it south of Morocco. But Morocco probably won't let you through. So,
Oh, bloody hell, I don't want to go that way around.
no, you don't want to go that way around. So you might need to ask them for military access, and they will probably say no.
Morocco, can I go through? No, screw you, hippie.
You could ask them. all they can do is refuse.
Yeah, that's true.
Failing that, you could ask Yolof and go down and start exploring down that way.
And they won't give it, surprisingly.
Won't they? Oh,
No. I'll have to invade them or something.
something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Iron ore quality problems. That's my quantity ideas again. So I've got enough to fake another claim in France.
Nothing can go wrong.
And so I'm going to. What do I want now? I've got Picardy there. How about Ottawa? I can fake a claim on Paris. I'm just going to do that. Totally doing that.
It's totally Britain.
This is ours. It's clearly ours. Obviously, always has been. I know what you're talking about. I'll put my spies back into Provence as well. Right. So what's happening here? France is still at war. War score is still 0 there. Provence is not at war, but still allied with France and Austria, so that's kind of a problem. If I were to declare war on France, what would happen? And then nobody would join, and all of their allies would.
Build a great palace. Ooh.
Ooh.
Aha. That sounds promising. Because it will give me 10 prestige.
Ah, well, that's good. Get you over here.
Yep. Mission accomplished.
Hmm.
Gain 100 administrative power from it.
That's
sweet.
Very handy.
Yep.
Administrative power is what you want.
Which probably means as well,
the rival of our
I can
rival.
now finally invest in, where's my religious ideas? In missionary strength, divine supremacy.
Yeah.
Plus 3 missionary strength.
Don't fall too far behind on administrative technology, though.
Now, this is the one I've just really been wanting. So
Okay.
now, all my missionaries are awesome. And I
Okay.
can start converting the heathens.
Okay, that's good too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, instead of 120 rounds to convert people, it's going to take 17.
That's quite a lot less than 120, 17.
Send in the people with big hats.
I'll give you that.
Which is why I've been waiting for it.
I'm going
That should
to.
hopefully tame the heathens.
I'm
a bit.
going to make Venice like me because they're the rival of my rival.
Yep.
I'm just going to make them like me then. Oh no!
Oh no!
The king's
Our
died.
royal marriage has ended. That's a shame.
Jane the First will now
Yep.
rule our glorious nation. And
I need new mission.
I have a new heir though, so that's good. Succession's safe, but I lost its stability.
So,
Royal marriage proposal from Bohemia. I would say yes. So let's see, because immediately I got a new heir, which is good. So there's no kind of. Jane the First is 234, and who's the heir is 235. That's not terrible, not brilliant either. We'll cope. I think Jane's going to die fairly soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she's 59. So.
Oh yeah, that's probably going to be a bit bad.
What we want, though. Oh, things have changed in Aragon.
Yeah?
Yeah, the heir to the Aragon throne is no longer female.
Oh.
The king is still the same, but they've got a new heir with a weak claim. So I think and with 20 years left to go until the end of the period when the Iberian wedding event can fire, I think it ends at 1550. I don't think it's going to happen.
That's a shame.
Well, we'll see. If it doesn't happen, you're just going to have to take them by force, and I, of course, will assist you.
Yeah. Well, they could be the next target.
They are allied with Austria, which is kind of a pain, but
yeah.
If it's them and Austria and the Papal State, right? Austria and the Papal State is allied with Aragon. So if it's you and me and Portugal against those, we might do all right.
Where's Mantua?
Mantua is just to the north of Florence, which is just to the north of the Papal State, south of Venice. That's where Mantua is.
They need to be my chums for my next mission.
Oh, it's again the enemy of our enemy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just got Venice, so. So is it talking about the same rival?
Tuscany.
The rival of our rival. Who's Mantua?
Yeah, the rival of our rival.
Provence. That must be it. I mean,
Where is it?
For Mantua.
Ah, there it is.
Northern Italy.
Yep, got them. They shall be my chums.
It's. I'm guessing it's Aragon for me because. Yeah. All right. Jolly good.
Right, onwards.
Onwards. I could make another claim in France now, or I can do some other evil spying things. Oh no, I could support rebels in France. I don't know if that's going to exactly help. Since there aren't any, but you never know. Shall I change my focus? Actually, my focus is currently set to nothing. I might want to switch it to admin, but lose Diplo if I do that. That's a rough one. I don't know. Just have to wait, I suppose.
Yeah.
I can invest in a new technology. Matchlock musket. Ooh. If you get too far ahead in military tech, you start getting corruption problems. I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
But it's something else to consider. I don't have any military ideas to spend the idea on again, so it'll have to be the matchlock musket. Sure, why not?
About another 5 years until I can invade Morocco again.
Okay. Have you broken off your alliance with Tlemcen yet?
Tlemcen.
Yes.
No.
They are not allied with you, so
Oh.
you have a truce with them. And the reason you
Yeah.
have a truce with them is because they're no longer your ally.
Yeah.
So 1536, you've got 5 years until you can attack. Oh no, they haven't got a truce with you at all. They have a holy war cast spell against you. You could invade Tlemcen right now if you wanted to, by the look of it.
You know, the little blue people.
Yes. I mean, they were
Well.
twice the size a little while ago, but then Tunis beat them up. So you're basically saving them from Tunis by invading them.
Well, that would only be polite. I've got no manpower left. Actually, I'm about to get a rebel uprising,
I would,
so
yeah,
I might wait a bit.
Leave it. Yeah, get your manpower back. My diplomat in Provence was expelled again.
You are being a naughty man.
He needs to be better at not being expelled.
Needs to be
Seriously.
better at not getting caught.
Exactly. Like, be better at spying.
I have Morocco separatists.
What am I paying you for? Oh, yes,
How
you
many
do.
are there?
32k.
Yeah, right.
That's going to be, yes,
That's going to be a bit messy.
a bit messy.
Let's
You want to merge your armies together. Yep.
Yeah. deal with one of them quickly, and hopefully the other one will come in.
Well, maybe they may not. You also obviously have your armies at 0 maintenance, so you want to fix that.
Yeah, that's a good point. Should have done that. Who needs money? Not me.
Well, you need to not have rebels more than you need the money.
Oh, bloody hell, my lads just legged it.
They got beaten.
Yeah. We outnumbered them umpteen to 1. Probably because they had...
Yeah, they had no morale though.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Right, we're going back in.
You need to wait for their morale to build up.
Yeah.
You're going to have additional separatism in Garb now because they've occupied it.
Yeah.
So my royal marriage with Bohemia ended, so I'm going to get another one. And I'm going to keep on keeping an eye on what's happening in France. I can't declare war on them because I've got no diplomats. People laugh at our army, apparently I need to fix that too.
Your army's huge.
Right, if I were to attack Spain, not Spain, sorry, slip of the tongue. If I were to attack France now, Bohemia would actually join in.
What am I loving?
Bohemia would join in, so that's good. Mantua would not be joining in defence because they're busy having a fight with Florence. What was I doing? Can't actually remember. Provence has announced me as their new rival.
Well, that's nice of them.
Right, I'm going to fake another claim.
Let's see
Or
if
should I
this
support
chap will be
rebels?
my friend
Try
here.
supporting rebels in France. Why not? French peasants or Hussite heretics.
Let's see if Mantua wants to be my chums yet. No, not quite yet.
I'm going to support the heretics. I have no idea what will happen.
Right.
It's going to cost me a whole bunch of cash, but luckily I have a whole
Oh.
bunch of cash.
They're stooging around in my own territories, little gits. Let's get these people.
Yeah, you need to seriously beat them up.
I need to beat up this lot first.
But I think Portugal might be trying to assist you.
I think so.
Oh, they seem to have
Oh,
disappeared.
they've-
So either they've gone into Aragon, which is
Yeah,
possible.
and
If
got the arse kicked.
they might have just wandered into Aragon, which means you can't see them anymore because you
Oh,
haven't got
New
any.
Testament has been translated into Spanish.
Heresy begins in Castile, probably.
Woo! More strength versus heretics.
My army is currently at just over half of my force limit, so I could
Yeah.
probably get some more men.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that too. Let's make some troops. Add another. Oh, I want some more infantry and cannons. I want to just put some more culverins in to start with. 2, 3, 4 culverins there.
Right.
4 culverins there. So I'll start bumping up the numbers a little bit,
Aha!
and I'll make
Excellent.
a third army as well.
Conversion is working,
Splendid.
and my papal influence is going up.
I don't know whether it's
lots.
relevant. They might not have been killed. You just can't see them, is the thing. Right, I've successfully done my rival mission. So that's good. I can cancel the improved relation with them.
I'm converting all the heretics in
Put
sight.
the spy
It's all
network
going well.
back into Provence again. Try not to get caught this time. Oh, gold is a sign of nobility, or nobility cannot be bought. Nobility cannot be bought equals 1 additional stability. So yes, I will take that. Thank you. Back to +3 again. Splendid. It was only 158 ducats anyway.
Yeah.
Kill their spies. So yeah, it's all very something.
It's not going too bad over here. The conversion is going really well.
I'm curious as to whether those peasants just disbanded or whether they ran and hid in Aragon and got killed by Aragon's armies, or what. Or whether they're just hiding there, waiting to jump out on you. Go boo.
Oh, they got killed by Aragon's armies. I watched them get murderized.
Oh right, I don't have.
Yeah, they all died horribly.
Let's see, because I don't have the visibility on that, you see, so I couldn't tell.
No, they waded right into a 30k army and just got
just-
annihilated.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Well, that's handy
Yeah.
for you.
it was hilarious.
Oh good, my iron has
Oh, I
stopped
can
being
make
poor.
states.
That's probably a good idea.
Yep.
Waiting for my new culverins to be able to move, and I shall merge them into the armies.
So this has got a new dude, foreign drill instructor. What's army tradition?
It's a. I'm not sure exactly how to explain it. High army tradition means your armies generally are better, I think, and you get high army tradition by fighting a lot. Also, the level of your army tradition determines how good the generals you get are.
Ah,
So if you have a lot of wars, you tend to get better generals because you've got a better war experience in your armies,
I've completed Rival of my rival.
kind of thing. But I don't know if it's worth getting an advisor with army tradition specifically. There might be other better ones to do. Don't know. Okay, I'm at 395 Diplo now, which means I'm 5 points away from the next idea. The next tech is still outrageously, ridiculously expensive. An alliance offer from Venice. Yeah.
Ooh.
Let me pause and think about this. Mantua wow, Mantua is doing really well in their war. Look how much of Austria they've occupied.
Wow, they're kicking ass.
But the thing is, right, they're allied with France. It's France doing all the work, right?
Yeah.
In that war. Mantua's war score is plus 99. They have I mean, it's against Florence. They've occupied all of Florence and most of Austria, and their war score is plus 99. So that war's probably going to end fairly soon.
Yeah.
Let's see what the deal with Venice is. Venice hates Austria, Hungary, and Aragon. Interesting. Aren't you being nice to Mantua right now?
I am, but I've finished doing that though.
Well, I'm just
so I finished doing it. I got the achievement, and now I don't care about them anymore.
Well, I'm just wondering if, because they're quite small, I don't know if it's useful to have them as an ally for potential wars against Aragon.
Yeah.
Or France even. Oh, I don't think I'll lose anything by allying Venice, but they will probably start pulling me into defensive wars if I'm not careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I've got the free slot. Why not?
I'm just waiting for a rebel uprising to occur at the moment, so I can squash them as soon as they turn up.
Yeah, I was on 3 of 5, so it's not a big problem. Let's take that. Did that even happen?
Though it's costing me money though to improve my morale.
Keeping your morale up. Yeah.
Yeah.
March these armies together. I probably don't need to have these in the Western Isles anymore. It's a good idea if I didn't, so I'm going to put them down there instead.
Ooh, everything's turning up Catholic.
Right. And I'm also going to build...
My missionaries are super powered now because I just got another bonus for it.
Cool.
My tolerance of heretics went down due to a translation, and my my dude's power went up as well. So
right, I'm going to check some things. I need to check on. There's still no colonialism in my territories at all. I've got one place where it's been embraced. It's not anywhere else.
Isn't that the Shetlands or something crazy?
No, it's Bordeaux.
Oh right.
Bordeaux is the province where it's been embraced, and the reason for that is it's right next to you.
Yeah.
And it has moved through Anjou into France, and it's present. It's building up in Normandy now. So once it comes into Normandy, it'll start coming across the Channel, but it's going to be a really long time before I can embrace it.
We've heard about invading countries overseas. Really?
It's like I'm going to actually start being a colonial person before I've actually embraced the notion of colonialism, which is slightly odd, but quest for the new world.
Have you got it?
Yep, I just bought it from my exploration ideas.
Oh, right. Oh, cool.
So now I'm going to do that exploration fleet thing that I said I was going to do. I shall build 3 more caravels. And then I shall assign an explorer to them and go exploring. Also, I'm going to build a bigger army. I'm not going to have people laughing at my army. No way. That's not
Your army's massive.
it's yes, but it could be nearly twice the size it is, so I'm building more.
You've got such a massive force limit.
2, 4.
Yeah, you got like 40 odd, 50.
Yes, currently I have 52 regiments. My force limit.
You still got some dudes just lurking around in Scotland for no reason.
I'm merging that army together.
Ah, right.
moving them all into
Yeah.
Ayrshire to merge them.
And you're not even slightly tempted to invade France.
But not without building a load more troops, no. But I'm doing that now, so...
Yeah.
And I do still want some help with that, because France has allies. But
Yeah.
yes, it is extremely tempting now.
What about Aragon? Who are they allied to?
Uh,
Austria and the Papal State.
mm,
Austria's quite big.
Austria's the issue there, although currently being beaten up by Mantua and France. So
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on. Once I've built my boats, I'm gonna assign an explorer to them and send them off somewhere. See how that works. And I shall merge this army together that's now in Ayrshire. The Royal Army, apparently.
Yeah.
Yes. Have I got any uprisings? No, everything's fine.
I've got a rebel uprising any moment. But it's only 10k. And I've got 26k waiting there for them.
You are losing badly attrition when you do that. See that skull on next to your army plate?
Oh, right.
People are getting killed through attrition. You need to split them up.
Right.
So when you're about to move an army into a province, it'll tell you what the maximum unit weight in that province is and what it will be with the army you're moving. So
There we go.
So Figwig can't handle like 28k troops, which isn't too surprising. Portugal has declared war on Tupiniquim, which is going to be over in South America somewhere. Yeah, don't know, can't see it. Austria have accepted peace with Mantua. Austria lost a bunch of stuff.
They did, didn't
they?
they?
Gave Sundgau to Switzerland. They're giving 10% of their income each month for war operations for 10 years, annulling treaties with Florence, paying ducats to Mantua. So yeah, Austria lost a province and a bunch of stuff. So they got beaten up in that war.
Yep.
So yeah, where's Switzerland? Over here. Where's Sundgau? I don't know.
Oh, I've lost an advisor. Damn it.
Oh, it's there. All right. I don't think Switzerland were even involved in that war, but it's just one of those things. They had a core on that territory, and Mantua beat Austria so handily that they went, well, we can get more prestige by forcing you to do something we don't basically care about, so we'll do it.
Yeah.
Haha, you suck on this, Austria. Like, oh, damn you. Now I need this with a decent supply limit to form this army in. So Gloucestershire it is. And now I'm going to build more armies. I've got 10 infantry regiments at the moment. 11, 12, 13, 14 infantry. 6 regiments of cav. And some culverins. Oops, not that. Because it's confusing.
Any moment now. I should have a trade embargo.
Hang on. That'll do.
Aragon has refused access to our merchants.
Um,
Very naughty of them.
well, you should embargo them back if you're not already doing it.
Hmm.
Let me see. Am I embargoing them? I'm currently embargoing them already. You may well already be as well.
I think I probably am.
Probably worth
I'm
checking
gonna
though.
I'm going to build a spy network there just for a laugh.
Right, so
More
my
God power.
ships. Yes, my ships are forming up. Actually, I should not have done that. What? This caravel is not at full strength. I'll park it.
I've only got 5 more provinces to convert to liking big hats now.
Splendid. Right. So.
And it's getting close to when I can invade Morocco
So
again.
now I will assign an explorer to my 3 boats here. My
Yep.
3 caravels, and then they're going to go explore.
Excellent.
They're going to go and explore the coast of Greenland. The thing about hello, hang on, I've got an event to deal with. Sea Queen of Connaught. You get a skill 2 commander, commandant rather, an admiral, 4430, or gain 10 prestige from releasing prisoners. Do I want an admiral? I might do if I was going to go to war, which I'm still thinking of, but I don't know. Or just again release the prisoners.
You and
get 10
your
prestige.
wars.
I am going to. Yeah, I'm going to get an admiral. I've got too many military leaders now. Great, good job, Symes.
Ooh, I'm nearly up to the next level of military tech. Finally.
I'm just going to take the punishment. That. Oh, I can't move them yet. Start forming this army up in Gloucestershire. I could try and foment rebellion in France again, although it doesn't seem to have done anything. But my spy network's nearly at the point where I can do it again, support the rebels a second time. And I've never really had any success with the rebel supporting, so I don't know. Oh, I've moved a huge number of troops into here by mistake. I need to fix that. Moved all the ones from London as well. Like a damn fool. Click through all the armies.
43,000.
Yep. Major attrition happening.
Like, there's a party in Hampshire and everyone's invited.
Right, so I can get another economic idea, which I will. Gives me reduced construction costs, which is not brilliant, but whatever.
Yeah, you really should do something with this massive number of troops.
What, like a war? Perhaps?
Yeah, it would be unusual for you.
No, yes, but Symes at war.
I know.
I'll have to wait for them to recover from the attrition I just subjected them to, but... Right, I'm going to cheat and look at the ledger.
I've got bugger all manpower at the moment, unfortunately.
France has 42,000 men in total with a force limit of 47.
That's quite a lot.
26.7k manpower. And their allies, they have a bunch of allies as well, is the thing. They're allied with Provence, Lorraine, Mantua, and Gelre. So Provence has 21k troops with 27k manpower. I think Lorraine is probably rubbish.
Provence might be a better deal. Maybe if they got less allies. If you can persuade France not to go in on the act.
Well, yeah, but I would have to be able to persuade France not to go in, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
I mean, the only way to persuade them to leave a war is to beat them up so badly they don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, if Provence stopped being allied with France, that would be awesome, but I don't know how to make them do that, other than beat them up in a war, so... you know, it's beat people up in a war or beat people up in a war. Lorraine has 8,000 men, which is whatever.
That's where all my money's coming.
Know where Mantua is. Portuguese Brazil currently has 0 troops with 11,000 manpower. Anyway, so let's have a look at this. Provence, Provence is allied with Austria as well. I mean, Austria just got quite badly beaten up, so if I were to declare on Provence, Austria might not come in, but France probably still would. So
yeah.
Actually, yes, Austria will join, it says, so they are in debt. France is in debt.
It's a shame you can't bribe people.
I think
I've moved beyond debt.
aren't you fine for money now?
I've got a buttload of loans, and I'm.
Oh, okay.
I did pay some of them off, but it's just not been really possible.
However, if I did begin this war against Provence, Venice, Portugal, and Bohemia would all join in. So that's quite good. But and Austria's been beaten up, and France is in a France was just in a war against Austria, so they're a bit beaten up too.
Well, if you want to beat up France, I might come skirmish on the border. But the problem I've got is whether Aragon is going to go and have a go at me at the same time.
Well, you don't know if they're going to declare on you or not anyway.
No.
The only thing you can really tell is if they've got a CB against you.
Yeah.
And which they do.
I think
they've got a conquest CB on you.
Yeah.
So they could. I mean, they could do that at any time. But then France could potentially do it as well. Although I don't think they've got. Yes, France has a reconquest CB on you, probably about the board. So, you know, France could go to war with you at any time too. While you're attacking Morocco. So
Smelly old France.
Yes, boo to France. Anyway, so I'm gonna let's move this on again, so I can continue.
Yeah, only 2 years before I can invade Morocco and finish it off, though.
Yeah, you're gonna try and just add like Morocco to your holdings.
Yeah.
And I need to rebuild my manpower a little bit after burning men on attrition. I also need to like organize my armies properly because it's probably that many.
These rebels are taking forever to turn up.
Well, they may not. I mean, they may not spawn that.
Yeah.
I want benefits there. Missions, conquer Orléans, which would be great. I would quite like to do that, but that involves attacking France. So, which I could do, but again, it's like, ooh. But the thing about if I went against France, Venice and Portugal would not join in.
Yeah.
Whereas if I went against Provence, they would. And I think that's partly because of Austria being involved in that war. Which is like, yeah, but if Austria's involved, then they're a significant power. They've just got beat up, but nevertheless. I don't know. Did I cheat and look? I should cheat and look at how many armies Austria has. Austria, they'll be near the top somewhere, I think. Oh, they've only got 15k troops. 10k of which are mercenaries.
Bugger.
Mantua in a bad way as well. What's happened? Rebels?
No, I'm out of cash. For I can't hire someone. I just need to wait till another loan ticks over.
Oh, you're trying to build up your armies again.
Yeah. Well, I'm just maintaining them a bit at the moment. That'll do it.
I mean, you can wait until the mercenaries pop and then put your maintain.
Oh,
they
here
popped.
they go. Yep.
And you're getting beaten up quite badly. So that's an interesting thing. What happened there?
Yeah. Why did they?
You have very low morale. Yeah, you got beat because your morale was very low. Apparently, they've got
Sending my other dudes.
They've got a good general as well, which may make a difference. So, yeah, and the numbers are telling, but
That's better.
okay.
Hooray!
I've
Right.
got high naval attrition. Oh no, yeah, because I sent my boats over there and I forgot about it. Stop. What's happening with my boats? My boats are... Oh, wow, yes, these boats are going to die if I do not get them somewhere that's not, like, the middle of the ocean. So that's a problem. Attrition of ships. You spend a lot of time out in the middle of the sea, your ships start to take serious damage. To the extent that I'm not sure if these boats are going to make it home. So I'm parking them next to Iceland and hoping that will help. Council of... What? Let's pause this again. The Council of Tarrega. The Catholic faith must not be compromised. Oh, I see. They want to... they're trying to fight off the Reformation.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm doing great guns for him. I'm turning Morocco into a Catholic land.
I'm going to have a quick look at the religious map.
Ooh, national decisions available.
Ooh, look at this. Big swath of Protestantism in the HRE. Yes. And there's a bit of Reformation down here, but it's mostly Protestantism. There's some Reformation up in Norway there. And Shetland is Reformed. Do I have a claim on this? Right. Yeah, so there's a bunch of centres of Reformation knocking about. And they are all concentrated in or around the HRE, which is why that's all turning blue on this map. So yes, Protestantism grows. It's weird because it popped up the thing about you've embraced the Counter-Reformation. I see.
Yep.
It's popped up because
It's good for me, really.
it popped up a thing about Shetland or Scotland having a centre of reformation in it, but I think
Yeah.
then because I immediately then made them part of Britain, that centre of reformation has disappeared.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'd be spreading reformed Christianity into my country, which is still entirely Catholic, other than Shetland, which I could convert, I suppose, if I wanted to.
And we're off again.
So, Norway's claiming Sutherland, whatever. So what's happening
I've
with my
nearly-
boats?
I'm on the last bit of conversion.
The boats, they are not suffering attrition because they're near a coast now. So I've got to be really careful with how I do this. So I'm going to move them like round here, and then park them up in Sutherland or whatever. Just moving them at all times as near to a coast as I possibly can, because clearly I did that wrong and decided to send them like across the ocean instead of. That's the wrong boat. That was my other boats. Oh, that's a ship. That's a navy that I should have long ago sent into port anyway. So yeah, this caravel here is gonna. And they hadn't even got to the bit that I wanted them to explore. So yeah, this is going really well. So this is my transport fleet. Move this other fleet. I'm going to put this other fleet on the Western Isles and they can hopefully get repaired there. So, as I have this admiral that I'm busy paying for, I should probably
You probably do something with him.
assign a navy to them. So I'll park the ships up and put the admiral on board. So, let me check this. 1465, 1466, 1466. So I need to add another regiment of cannon to my new army. And then all my armies will be identical again in makeup. And I shall assign her, don't know how to pronounce her name, and then put them back to protecting trade. I've got a 2-star admiral. She's a 2-star admiral. That one I got.
That's good stuff.
That's quite good. Largely wasted when you're not having any sea battles, but
No.
alright. And I'm going to see if I can support rebels in France again. It's listed as 0% if anything happen, but why not? I'll fabricate the claim as well.
Oh, national decisions available. Woo!
I've got some of those. Ooh, I could embrace the Counter-Reformation if I wanted to.
I can pass the Act of Uniformity,
Ooh.
enforcing church attendance and set the order of service and prayers, which makes my missionaries even stronger.
You probably want that then.
Yep. They're just, they know all about God. So much.
If I embrace the Counter-Reformation, then Papal State and Bohemia will both really like me.
Yeah.
And I get
Yep,
some extra
I'm
missionaries.
getting loads of stuff from the Pope at the moment.
So I may as well get some extra missionaries, why not? I can start converting Shetland.
Now, what's
Shetland will never be fully
mercantilism?
converted. Oh, they've got religious zeal until 1545, so I'll have to leave it. What's that?
I'm just trying to see what does mercantilism do?
Mercantilism.
Yeah.
It's a thing that improves your income from trade. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's good to have more of it. One of the screens actually has it on. Yeah, mercantilism is on your trade tab in the country view, and it'll tell you how much of it you have and what the benefits are from that amount. So I have 41% mercantilism right now, which gives me a provincial trade power modifier of plus 82% and plus 20.5% embargo efficiency. So there you go.
That's on the trade tab, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Let me have a look. Oh, I'll go for that. I'm getting very buddy with the Pope at the moment, so.
You're buying it from your Pope thing. You might want to get the
Yeah.
sanction for increased taxes from him if you don't already have it.
Yeah, I've already got that.
I mean, because it does expire, the sanction for increased taxes. So if you've had
Yeah.
it once, that doesn't mean you still have it.
Yeah. Now my Pope influence is going up by lots very quickly because I'm converting places.
That's handy.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, if it was me, I would be, and in fact, I am levying church taxes whenever possible because of money. So, right, that army is complete now. I've got 70 something regiments now. 80 regiments. In fact.
Oh, another bloody advisor snuffed it. They're all. Two of them just snuffed it. My military leaders just keep advisors just keep falling over dead.
Hmm. 0.66, 0.66. Yeah. Oh yes, this is where the extra two armies that I can't account for are. They're in Shetland. They're just sitting there. Just totally forgot about them. They're not causing any harm, but I should probably move them to somewhere where I can actually make use of them.
Yeah.
So I'll bring them down to here. Oh, yes, I'll use the transports to bring them down. That's the other reason for not having them sat on Shetland, because all they're really useful for there is defending Shetland. I don't think Shetland's going to be a big priority in an attack. I might be wrong.
It's unlikely
It's
to
not
be
very
anything.
likely, is it?
No.
Right, so I'm going to send my ships up via the coast of Iceland this time, which is owned by Norway, which is why that was confusing momentarily. And hopefully they won't get ridiculous levels of attrition,
Fingers crossed.
rather than sailing directly across the open ocean, which is
Yeah.
what I did before. Yes, you have to manage them with some of the expansions, which we don't have. There are missions, and right, they're getting attrition now. I can't actually sail into there. Oh, I can't sail into there because it's land. That's why. With Mare Nostrum, you can give them missions and say, go and explore like the West Atlantic or the East Atlantic, and they'll just do it. But with what we've got, oh yes, attrition suddenly gets really bad. You spend too much time in the open sea, and yes, attrition starts to really kick in. And so it's problematic with exploring, trying to get some land to land on. Cardinal administration. Bunch of staff, missionary strength, papal influence. Yeah, I'll get that. Because in order to view land, you can get land. You can discover land with explorers on boats by sailing up and down the coast over and over, but it's obviously far better if you have a conquistador who can just wander around. But you need to be able to see some land to land a conquistador on it.
You know what's happened? I can now invade Morocco again.
Hurrah! Well, hurrah for you.
Yeah.
You're doing all right.
I mean, if you want, you could invade the bottom one, and then you can head off. I don't know if that gets you anything.
Which, what, who, when?
Infini.
Well,
is that going to help you at all?
I mean, it would give me a foothold on the African continent, but it wouldn't give me a lot, because I still can't fake any claims from there. Because you can only fake claims on people you have borders with. So that would mean the only person I could fake any claims on was you.
No, I'm not up for that.
And Portugal, but even so, I don't think anybody's up for that. But we should probably...
It sounds like you're focused off onto the west anyway.
I'm going to do some exploring for a bit. I want to keep an eye on France to see if I can do something to beat them up at some point, because France...
Yeah.
And Provence as well, for the same kind of reason. But you should probably leave your exciting war until next time.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
Your next exciting war is like all this time. It's like, oh, Symes is the warmonger, and now now you've found someone you can beat up on with impunity.
Yes. It's so exciting, and I'm military tech 10 now.
Oh, that's good. You're catching up. And that's the same as me. No, I'm on 11. I'm on 11 now, actually. France
I
is on,
don't know what Morocco is.
France is on 10. Aragon's on
Morocco's
10.
on
Morocco's
9.
on 9. Tlemcen's on 10. So yeah, you're at parity more or less. Portugal's ahead of you by 1, but you're more or less there.
They're my chums.
That's
wow,
good.
they're on 14 tech. Yeah.
So no, they've got 14 ideas.
Oh yeah.
They've got 9, 10, 11 technology
I
levels.
see. Yeah. Oh, it's different icons. They're very similar.
Mm.
So 8, 9, 9 for them, and 9, 10, 10. Yeah, and I'm currently on.
Right,
8, not 8.
Yeah, and you're on 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
And I'm on 10, 9, 11.
That's because I blew tons of admin tech on getting my Convertotron working.
Yes.
But it's worth it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, now that you're actually working on it.
Well, now all my provinces are Catholic, so that really helps.
Yes. You've got some religious unity, which will reduce your unrest.
Exactly.
I actually get some unrest happening in Shetland because they are not Catholic, and I moved the troops off there. So, but I can't really send a missionary there because of the religious zeal they have. I'll have to leave them alone for a while.
Hmm.
I might have to put those armies back. It's annoying. Anyway, so all that subsequent destruction of Morocco, I don't know if you can eat them all next time, but you won't be very far away.
I think I can probably take it next time.
And you should definitely eat Marrakesh, if nothing else, because that's worth a lot of stuff.
It is, yeah. Marrakesh is going to get it.
So take Marrakesh and probably Sousse as well, and then whatever else you can get.
I don't know how many troops they've got actually at the moment.
Well, we can cheat and look in the ledger. It just so happens it's open with them in the middle of the page. They have 16,000 troops with a manpower of 17,707 and a force limit of 17. So
they're boned.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They can, of course, hire mercenaries and go over their force limit temporarily, but they probably don't have the money. So, yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good.
You're going to stump them?
I am, yeah. I've got no manpower at the moment, but
no. So you
I
probably
don't think it's too much of a worry.
Be a bit cautious of that because I mean you're talking about being careful about Aragon wanting to invade you.
Yeah.
And if you're in the middle of a war and you've burned all your manpower and they do invade you, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
But just see. In any case, join us again for Robin's next war against Morocco, which will probably turn out largely the same as the last war against Morocco did.
Yep. Soon everyone will be wearing big hats.
Big hats for all.
Yes.
I'm gonna continue trying to find Greenland.
It's out there. You've heard a rumor.
I know it's there somewhere. I need to find it. And maybe invade France, because I'm obsessed, apparently.
Just a little bit.
I've got a bunch of troops. I could make some more. I'm actually almost at my force limit now. With 80 regiments. But 80 regiments is quite a lot of regiments. And my manpower's built back up to 50,000, so that's actually pretty good. I'm in a reasonable position for making war on somebody, especially if I can persuade Bohemia to join in as well.
Yeah.
So that sounds good. So we'll see if that happens. But until then,
next time.
Yeah. So join us again next time for that. And thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you then.
See you,
Bye.